You know what time it is? It is time to get sauced up with another Last of Us reaction. Now, if you guys are tuning in from last week, welcome back. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. We do watch The Last of Us every week. So you guys want to join us on our journey with this show, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you guys wanted to catch this early and uncut, make sure you guys check out the Patreon, man. Link in the description box below. And again, guys, Sasuke is here. If you guys haven't got your merch yet, make sure you guys grab that. Link in the description box below, and make sure you guys use the coupon code so you guys get that 15% off. Let's go. So last time on The Last of Us, you think my man's dead. you think my man is dead.
I know like the rules say that he can't be dead yet, but I don't know. I just don't know with this show.
The setup was good though. The setup for it was awesome.
But we also know that there's a train for shelter, so we're thinking maybe she'll go to that.
Yep.
Does she go back to get supplies? Where are those monkeys?
Yeah, I want to know what the monkeys are.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Well, yeah, there have to be something.
Yeah.
Like, surely in the game they were something that like attacked, and you got to get rid of them.
Right. Like,
you know,
yeah.
So maybe it could be just a reference to that, or maybe they were legit, what's it called, testing on them, and now we've got zombie monkeys.
I think that might be a legitimate theory of them being tested on, since they're the closest thing to humans. I know they test a lot of stuff on rats because some of the biology is similar, but I think with the monkeys, it's like, all right, well, we could test stuff out. Things didn't go well. So that could definitely be a situation.
And that's why there's no one there now, because they had to flee because of the zombie monkeys.
The zombie monkeys.
I want there to be a zombie monkey.
That'd be kind of cold, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I would love it.
So yeah, I don't think he's dead. I think that, like we said last time, she's probably gonna have to figure out what's gonna be her strategy on helping him out, because they've been setting up for a couple episodes her fear of being alone.
Yes.
She's now alone essentially because he can't really do anything. So are we gonna, how is that gonna play out story-wise, I guess? So are you ready though?
I am ready.
All right, let's go.
So she's dragging him.
This is the house. Yep, she dragged him. He was on a sled, essentially. Sleeping bag.
Come on. Joel, shut the fuck up!
You go north.
Nah. Oh, his first emotion.
Yeah, she's probably gonna... She didn't say where she was going specifically, so I think she's gonna try to figure out help. So maybe she may go back to Tommy, but they were gone for a few days, so there's no way, like, that's not he'll be dead by the time. So I think she's gonna go back to the school. I don't think she's gonna leave him there. Oh, flashback. No, not the T-Rex arms.
Get them back! So pick up your pace. I'm not running doubles again because of your shitty attitude. You don't fight. Your friend fights. She's not here anymore. Is she?
Uh-oh. Oof. And then you got a black guy. How's the other girl look, though?
Bethany straightened it.
Bethany's in the infirmary with 15 stitches.
Sheesh. Bethany she got dealt with, boy. Oh, chill.
She got split open.
Oh, man. I wonder what happened.
Well.
Well.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You suck.
First path. You keep acting like a grunt so you get the life of the grown. There's the other path. You swallow this pioneers. You follow the rules, you become an officer. I care because no matter what anyone out there says or thinks, we're the only thing holding this all together. If we go down, the people in this zone will starve or murder each other. That much I know.
Can I have my Walkman back?
So interesting that the things that survived that they found are old ass pieces of technology still.
No new stuff.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah. Because when did Walkmans go out?
Well, so that's the thing, right? Everything started going to shit in 2000.
3, wasn't it?
Was it
Oh my God.
2003?
Yeah, 2003, because 2023 is 20 years on.
Right. So this is like an alternate. So everything that we know didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
iPhone came out in 2007.
Yeah.
iPod came out in 2001.
So there's none of that.
So Walkman would still kind of be.
Well, for a Discman. Because that's a cassette.
Yeah.
So it's a. Did you call it a Discman?
No, we still call it a Walkman.
Oh,
Sony
ours was
Walkman. Walkman was the brand. It was like the name of the.
No, we called
Sony.
it a Discman.
A Discman.
Yeah.
Nah.
Men.
Discman.
Men.
Discman.
Like Batman.
That. Shut up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How bored would you be as a kid?
Reading the same shit over and over.
That must have been her friend.
That was her friend.
Bethany.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Riley, where have you been?
I thought it would work better. In my mind, you love me.
Joke, you're getting killed.
She was ready, boy.
I'm fine. I just ran away for a bit, that's all.
If you're going through some shit, you're supposed to, I don't know, talk to your best friend about it.
I joined the Firefly.
Oh, fuck you.
Mm.
You're a firefly?
Told you I'd fucking do it.
Talking about liberating the QC is not the same as... Fuck, where did you even...
Fuck the house. Sort of crazy, and you're gonna say no, but then you have to say yes.
What?
I wouldn't have thought that. Doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
I forgot what I was going to say. I wouldn't have thought that she would have been so easily peer pressured. Like, she doesn't seem the type to be peer pressured into stuff.
Why would you say that?
She just doesn't seem the type.
As the person that we saw recently?
In general, like in the school ground, she just busted a girl open with 12 stitches. Like, I didn't think that she would be that type.
Well, I mean, the girl told her. She was like, no. She's like, fight. No, your friend would fight. You wouldn't do nothing. It's basically what she did. So.
Partly can't go there anymore. This new patrol they just met.
So, question. Is this a setup?
I don't know. All I know is I'm putting my wall up with her because I don't want to get connected to her because I'm going to end up crying because she's going to die.
I'm just thinking of like what she had taught, what she said in the past of she losing all her friends.
That's what
and
I
people.
mean.
So I'm like, yeah.
Did she lose her because she tried to set her up and lost her as a friend, or did she lose her because she dies?
I mean, they always said like they have to kill fireflies. So, so.
And she's already shot someone.
Girls?
No.
Fuck Carol. Fucking Carol. Where are we going?
Or she'd be like, oh, yeah, I've been living here this whole time. Around the corner.
How many floors?
Like 2.
2 floors. Fuck you.
Oh, nah, playboy. You might be a zombie.
This isn't moonshine either. It's like from before.
From before. Nah. Nah.
You're laughing.
Nah. First of all, her shock, it's like is laughing like her fear mechanism, like
Yeah.
she laughs when she's scared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I cry. The pills aren't in there.
Yo.
It's great.
It's great.
They kind of made me swear not to let other people handle my sidearm.
To handle my sidearm because I'm such a fucking firefly. Give me your gun.
Fine.
Oh no, maybe they're gonna get drunk.
Yep, that's it. We're getting married.
But really, why?
Oh, I said yes, and now I'm a firefly.
That easy to give up everything, huh?
By everything, you mean becoming a fascist dickbag? I mean, I don't know if it's that simple.
Oh, slut. If she would have fell down. Oh, nah. Such a cliche rooftop shot of jumping rooftop to rooftop, like the below.
Again, bullshit. Yeah? So you don't bomb stuff anymore? Not when civilians are around. That's not the What? One, it's okay you don't know everything. Agree to disagree.
All right.
It's gonna happen.
I wonder if her friend gets bit.
I've
They
got
both
so
get-
many
they both get
scenarios
bit.
running through my head right now.
They both get bit.
She doesn't turn. She turns. She goes pop.
Yeah, cause that's what I'm thinking
Or
too.
her friend bites her, and then she's like pop.
Would that be crazy?
Pew pew.
Oh, all right. let there be light.
You saw outside. It's like a big bunker. No one can see shit but us. Just me and you. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Electric stairs? Escalator. Forward. And backwards. And I'm not going anywhere.
Overstimulated.
Back in 5 minutes. Lies. Never back.
I mean, I don't get why people back then wanted all this stuff. It looks uncomfortable. I'm on my way.
You reckon there's feels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Not a carousel. Did you ever go on the ones that actually go up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually got a carousel horse.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
It looks exactly like that one that she's sitting on.
Well, why?
To hire out for events.
Okay. Has anybody hired it out?
No.
Okay.
I've used it once for an event.
Oh, God.
Twice.
I'm surprised there wasn't like a disclaimer on the video of like, underage drinking is not
Stop.
is not something that we
Promote. We promote Victoria's Secret
I'm
and
saying,
Foot Locker.
yeah, you know.
I turn 17 next month. That's when you get your assignment. You know what Quan gave me? Sewage detail.
Damn.
Standing guard while people shovel shit. I panicked. And I ran.
I mean, I would. If that's like their set, basically they tell you what your future is, and like, oh yeah, you're gonna be shoveling shit, playboy.
Or watching people shovel
Yeah,
shit.
it's
So
like
you're not even good enough to do it. You gotta watch them.
I'm like, bruh, fuck, for real. That's what I gotta secure the shitters, the shit shovelers.
What a shit show.
Dang.
Ah.
Oh no.
Photos.
Is that a time machine?
Is that a time machine?
Let's go, bunny. Oh, shit. Which video? Okay. Bunny ears? Wait. Back to back? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. I got you. That one's not bad. If you like it, it's yours.
It's so funny how the ink over time just isn't really there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's crazy.
Listen.
Arcade.
Right. Yeah. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever
What was your favorite arcade game to play?
What?
Did you have a favorite arcade game?
Ooh, not really. Not really. I played any type of racing game for sure.
Like Daytona.
Yeah, or like There was one I think it was called like Cruising or something like that. I forgot what it was. But any racing game, any car racing game, I'd play for sure. What about you?
I love pinball machines.
Mm.
I don't know. There's something I love that.
Mm.
But then I love playing against people, like air hockey and stuff like that. But pinball probably for me.
Do you have any money? No, not that useless shit. Coins.
That's hilarious.
Can't even play once.
Not that useless shit. The paper money? Nah.
Mortal Kombat. That's what she was talking about when she saw the cabinet in the Liu Kang.
Smash the buttons. It's so
How am I
funny.
doing
Like,
that?
I never knew how I was doing anything.
Yeah.
Been here a few times. Don't wait to do everything with me.
Yeah, you can't learn that move by accident.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Look at your coin, black boy. You better fly across the screen with Raider. Oh no.
Chucky?
Of course it's gotta be a doll store.
Is it Chucky?
Rebecca. Hey, Becky.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, bruh. He tapped in. Oh no. Oh, they've been playing.
Okay, how does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots.
You don't get it.
What are screenshots?
That's good. So good. That's so good. But
Here's my question though, but back then was
I was
there
about to
screenshots?
say, why is it in the book?
Hmm?
Yeah, why is it in the book?
Well, I just want to know at what point did Windows or Mac OS or Mac OS 10 or Mac whatever OS back then, did it have screenshot capability?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Not that I know of.
you're
I
not
don't know.
really a techie
This
either.
is true.
So, can
But-
somebody find out what year did screenshotting actually get implemented in an actual PC?
But it must have been if it's in the book.
Maybe, or it's just they,
Say what? How is it a pun?
no, they probably just made a mistake. What do you mean? How is it a pun?
How is it a pun if it wasn't real?
What I'm saying though is the person wrote a human wrote this though. Is what I'm saying. So maybe they just didn't think of like, oh,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because this book, I wonder if this book is a real book.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I have no idea.
Did you make these? Yes, Ellie, put it down. Ellie, I'm leaving. They're sending me to a post in the Atlantic QC. I asked if you could join, so we could go together.
Damn.
But Marlene said no. Who the fuck is Marlene? Marlene is the lady that helped me get. It doesn't matter. And I wanted to say goodbye. This isn't easy, Ellie. It actually is.
If the zombie came out with the Vickies on.
Stop it.
If he came out with the Vickies on. You want to hear a shot? Oh, lights are off. Why are the lights off? No.
What the fuck? That you don't know everything. You don't know what it was like to have a family. To belong. I mean, I didn't have them for long, but I had them. I belonged to them. And I want that again.
That's so interesting.
Maybe.
Like her saying that without being a dick, but it's like perspective of like
You never had this.
Yeah.
And I know what it is to miss something like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what it's like to miss something like that.
Yeah.
And in her defense, she's like, well, I would because you're leaving me.
Right. Oh, the music. It's just gonna draw it closer to them. Oh no! And you're standing on glass. It's like, what? Why are you taking it off? Kiss. Bite.
Kiss bite, for sure.
Okay.
Get ready to run.
Nope. Nope. He said, ah! Oh, shit! No, bruh. Oh, with the stabby stab. Oh, chill. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, chill. Oh, chill. She knocked out. She KO'd right now. Sock and bopper. Oh, chill. Oh, hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, boy. Oh, she got it. Okay. So that's when she got bit.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. So they both.
So she's gonna think they're gonna die together.
We don't give that up. I don't want to give that up.
Okay, so I get what's going on. So she can't go back to her space. So she's gonna. So in my head, I'm like, all right. The black chick, she's a firefly. She's posted there. So they're going to come get her. She will be dead. She will still be there.
Marlene will find her.
That's I think, and then she
And
keeps
she'll be
her.
like, what the hell, you're alive. How are you alive when you got bit?
Who has needle and thread in their utensil drawer?
Me. Probably.
Really? I mean, luckily it wasn't a bullet wound, but still, like, I don't really know what the internal damage is at this point.
I can't.
Sheesh. Come on, you got it. You got it. Let's go. Come on. I love the juxtaposition from this to what had transpired in the past. So dope. What a fucking episode. Sheesh. This was great.
That was so good to find the backstory of how it happened, but there's so much more now that we're still waiting to learn from her backstory. Like, I wonder if the next episode's going to continue it, or if we're going to just continue on with her and Joel now.
Right. Well, I mean, it seemed like they wanted to go back to show, like, that all is lost moment for her and her friend, right? Where it's like, my friend is dying, I'm dying. Well, she thought she was dying at that point in time. And she's like, look, we got two options, essentially. Because when he was like, look, like, just go back to Joel, figure it out, right? Because either she's going forward or she's going back to Joel.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's option C? And she was like, I'm sorry, like, she didn't have any other options. But she was like, no, like, there gotta be another option here. So it's just dope to me to see that she didn't just say, fuck it, well, I'm either going forward or I'm going back to Tommy. It was like, well, there's got to be another scenario here. So I thought that was pretty dope.
What would you do in that scenario?
What do you mean?
If you both got bit? Like, what?
I mean...
Like, you know it's ending.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think in a scenario like that, I would have waited.
To see? But then knowing that you could harm others?
I would have waited.
For what?
I would have waited. I just would have waited to see if I was affected or not.
But then for the option that you may go and kill other people, knowing that could be...
I mean, let's be honest, though. You're in a quote-unquote... The area is supposed to be blocked off anyways. Nobody was supposed to be coming in and out of that place regardless. But obviously the Fireflies had a station there. But in my head, I'm like... If both people got bit, and you're like, oh, well, we can't hurt each other, so... Let's just wait it out and see what happens. I don't know.
That'd be terrifying.
I wouldn't want to have to shoot that person while they were still human.
No.
So I wouldn't do that, and then I wouldn't want to kill myself
in front of that person.
Yeah, like it's like there's no solid way out of that. So it's like we wait and figure it out. I would rather kill that person when they're not them anymore.
That's true.
You know, versus them being them, you know. That it's a rough scenario though, for sure. Obviously it's not.
You would have to make an agreement. You'd be like, look, if I turn first, shoot me.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think that's definitely fair. But like you couldn't have the gun. Like you would need the gun to be central, but like you would need to get away from, like, I don't know. I don't even know how fast is the turn? Like do they go out and then come back? Are they slowly, you know what I'm saying? Because we haven't seen the transition yet. We've only seen like when she woke up and the boy was just sitting there waiting for stimulation, you know, to be like, oh, food, you know?
Yeah.
Or, you know, in fact. So I don't know. Like, it's really interesting.
Yeah. Because it's definitely not an instant thing that happens. Like, it's not a quick, all of a sudden, oh, now I'm infected. Like. Yeah.
I mean, I think, too, like, in this scenario as well, like, the episode itself, like, kind of showcasing, like, how she was prior. She was still kind of like even the friend even said, like, you don't, like, don't pick your, like, why are you fighting people? Like, you're not really built like that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like she wanted to be tough, but never really was tough, you know? But it was cool to kind of see, like, how kids are being raised in that time.
But even that whole teacher-student thing, like, he's changed her mind on the direction that she was going to go because he was a good teacher or a good mentor or a good... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you have two choices now. And then even when she got presented an out to be a Firefly or to follow her or whatever, she still was going, I can't make another mistake. Like, because he put it into perspective for her.
I don't know if it's a mentor thing or if it's a survival thing. Right? They're trying to maintain a particular
order.
Yeah. So it's like, look, like, you would be more beneficial to society if you were this, not this. It's up to you, but, you know, I think it was more that than... And there may be a level of care there as well, right? I'm not to say that there wasn't, because I think he was saying, like...
You're smart.
Well, no, I thought he was saying, like if there isn't a particular type of order here, we would all just kill ourselves. Like, we would all kill each other. So... He's aware of the morality side of things as well as the order side of things. Like, look, if stuff gets bad enough, we'll start killing each other over stuff. So, like, we're trying to maintain a civilization that can prosper. So I think he's definitely looking at it from a broader view. But yeah, it's a rough one though. Like, how would you, in that type of a scenario, how would you even cope
with?
Like, having to come up and, like, this is what you're doing.
To be told and not being able to, like, change your career or to, like, you literally told what to do. Yeah. I just don't think I could cope. I mean, I can't work for other people as it is. Like, I'm my own boss type thing. Like, I struggle to work for. I can work in a team, but to work for someone else... I struggle. So I don't think I'd be good in that scenario.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I'm very similar. I think if it's absolutely necessary, then I'll have to do what I have to do. But if it's like I have a choice, then I obviously wouldn't. But I think in that scenario where it's like, all right, this is survival right now. How do we, you know? And I think too, like me liking the ability to negotiate stuff and try to find my way through something, like, I think that would be my
strength.
That would be my strength for sure in a society like that, where it's like, okay, using communication, asking the right questions, finding somebody to help me get in somewhere, you know, like, I think that would, for myself, Because I'm not like an imposing physical figure where I can just impose my physical will over somebody and be like, I'm doing this.
You can persuade people and...
Well, I can give them a sense of like, well, I can show them that I'm interested in, I'm going to do good work, or, you know, how can I do this? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I don't know. I like the backstory though.
Yeah. I like the backstory for sure. But yeah, it's kind of left me wondering, like, are they just going to leave it there now?
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
Because it sort of gave us an idea of, okay, she already mentioned Marlene. She was the one that found her. Okay, we can kind of put two and two together that she's the one that she had to shoot, because she already said that she's already shot a gun once and she didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that was her that she had to shoot.
Yeah.
But at what point did she go, I'm not getting infected?
Yeah.
Like,
true.
at what point do you stop and go, hang on a second, I'm okay?
No, that's
We
fair.
still don't know if she's okay. Like, okay, she might be the only one that takes months to get infected.
Right.
You know, like, they're taking a big risk on her.
Yeah. I think in my head, I hope that we get... I just don't want to stay in the flashback too long.
No, neither.
So maybe starting post shot,
Yeah.
and she's just sitting there. She's dead already. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to see that. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't need to be shown. Like, we know that she's going to die.
And I want to move on now from this whole Joel's injured. Like, we've been in here now for a whole episode and we haven't moved on from it. So.
Right. Well, I think this episode was trying to showcase, like, almost like, because I saw at the beginning, like, he was sad, right? He's like, go to Tommy, blah blah. She ran out. He started crying, right? Because he cares about her. And I think at the end of the episode, you see that care as well, of her panicking because she actually doesn't want to lose somebody else she cared about, and now she has the facilities to do that. Like, she doesn't feel like a hopeless person anymore.
Yeah, she's been taught things.
A lot.
Yeah.
So I think in that regard, there's this kind of story arc for her of like, I'm not that person anymore. At that time, I was hopeless. I couldn't do anything. There's nothing I could do. But now there is something I can do. Let me see if I can do something versus just letting this person die.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, super dope episode. But yeah, hopefully next episode we can move on.
Yeah, I just want to push on now. Like, I want to know what's going to happen. Like, I want to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other infected are we going to come across? Like, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're going pretty far away. So, what other towns? Are there going to be any other factions that they run into? Because they said after this area that they're in, it gets dangerous.
Right.
So it's like, all right.
Dangerous from what?
People. I think both. I think it's going to be people and infected. I mean, because you have the idea of like the whole Midwest area is vast, but it's vast farmlands and stuff like that. But in my head, I'm like, all right, if you're from the West Coast or the East Coast or some of the Midwest big cities like Chicago, you're like, all right, what's going to be the safest place? Farmland. It's going to be the safest place. Wide open fields. You can see for miles. There's no hills, mountains. So factions should be set up there like a motherfucker. If it was me, I'd be like, look, we need to go to the Midwest. We can have fenced out areas for miles, you know what I'm saying? Like, and be able to see stuff. And then you have agriculture that, you know, farm, food.
Whatever's left.
Well, you could grow stuff there though, because the weather wouldn't change, right? So you would still be able to grow things, food, whatever, fairly easily there. So yeah, that'd be dope. But let us know your guys' thoughts, guys, in the comments. How'd you feel about episode 7? If you guys are people that played the game, how was the adaptation of this episode versus what took place in the game? Try not to spoil us on what...
No spoilers.
Yeah, try not to spoil us on what actually happens, but just kind of give us an idea of like, is it close to the game? Is it a little bit different? I would love to know that. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.